Shall I tell you another strange story today?
Yes.
Brown bears are large, powerful predators that are capable of killing and eating humans. If a brown bear were to attack and consume a human, the exact effects would depend on a variety of factors such as the size of the bear, the size of the human, and the location and severity of the attack. Generally, a brown bear attack can cause significant injuries such as lacerations, puncture wounds, and broken bones, as well as internal injuries from the bear's powerful bite. If the bear is consuming the human, it may also cause internal injuries from the pressure of the bear's jaws and digestive system. The digestive system of brown bears is adapted to process a wide variety of foods, including both plant and animal matter. When a brown bear eats meat, it typically begins by using its powerful jaws and teeth to tear and crush the flesh, and then swallows it whole or in large chunks. The stomach acid and enzymes of the bear then begin to break down the food, which is later processed in the intestines. While it is possible for a brown bear to consume a human, it is important to note that these animals typically do not see humans as prey and attacks are relatively rare. Most brown bear attacks occur as a result of the bear feeling threatened or provoked, and can often be avoided through proper bear safety education and practices, such as carrying bear spray and making noise to alert bears of your presence in their territory. In the rare cases where a brown bear does attack and consume a human, the specifics of the attack and the size of the bear will greatly affect the outcome. For example, a smaller bear may only consume a portion of a human, while a larger bear may consume the entire body. Once the bear has consumed the human, the digestion process begins. Brown bears have a digestive system that is adapted to break down a variety of foods, including animal flesh. The bear's stomach is able to produce strong hydrochloric acid, which helps to dissolve and break down the meat. The partially digested food then moves through the intestines, where it is broken down further and nutrients are absorbed into the bloodstream. It is important to note that while brown bears are powerful predators, attacks on humans are relatively rare. In fact, most brown bear encounters end without incident as bears typically try to avoid human contact. It is important for individuals who live or spend time in brown bear habitat to be aware of bear safety practices, including carrying bear spray, making noise to alert bears of your presence, and properly storing food and garbage to avoid attracting bears. In addition to the physical effects of a brown bear attack and consumption, there can also be psychological effects on the surviving family and friends. A human being consumed by a bear represents a tragic and traumatic event, and loved ones may struggle with feelings of shock, grief, guilt, and other intense emotions. It is important for survivors and loved ones to seek support from mental health professionals, who can provide counseling and therapy to help cope with the emotional aftermath of a bear attack. In conclusion, while brown bear attacks and consumption of humans are relatively rare, they can result in significant physical and psychological effects. It is important for individuals who live or spend time in brown bear habitat to practice bear safety measures and be aware of the potential risks associated with bear encounters. In the event of a bear attack and consumption, it is important to seek medical attention and support from mental health professionals. It is also worth noting that in some cases, humans may intentionally feed bears, either through negligence or in an attempt to interact with them. This can lead to habituation, where bears become comfortable around humans and may lose their natural fear of them. Habituated bears can become dangerous, as they may approach humans in search of food or become aggressive if they feel threatened. This can result in human-bear conflicts and, in some cases, attacks. It is important for humans to avoid feeding bears or leaving food and garbage in areas where bears may be present. This helps to ensure that bears maintain their natural fear of humans and reduces the risk of conflict. In areas where brown bears are present, it is also important to be aware of local regulations and guidelines regarding human-bear interactions, including rules for hiking and camping in bear habitat, and guidelines for managing food and garbage. Following these guidelines can help to minimize the risk of bear encounters and ensure the safety of both humans and bears. Additionally, it is important to note that brown bears, like all wild animals, play a vital role in their ecosystem. They help to regulate prey populations, and their interactions with other animals help to maintain a healthy balance in the ecosystem. Conservation efforts are crucial to ensuring the survival of brown bears and other endangered species. This includes protecting their habitats, reducing human-wildlife conflict, and promoting sustainable practices that minimize harm to wildlife and their habitats. In some areas, efforts have been made to reintroduce brown bears to areas where they were previously extinct. This is often done through captive breeding and release programs, and can help to increase genetic diversity and strengthen the overall health of the bear population. Overall, while brown bear attacks and consumption of humans can have devastating effects, it is important to remember that these animals play an important role in the ecosystem and should be respected and protected. By taking proper precautions and promoting conservation efforts, we can coexist with these magnificent creatures and ensure their continued survival.